Well, hello there guys, and welcome back to the Thunderdome. It is time to rumble. Right. Is that good enough for you guys, or you need more positive? Alright, let's say hello to Mandalorian. He's gonna help me herd all the wild.
What's up?
Beast.
And also, I don't think there's anything different for exploration because there's no different paths. I think it's just once you completion is exploration.
Yeah, completion is
so
exploration,
everybody,
I believe.
Yeah, so don't think that you have to do it. Well, I mean, they may add like Karina challenges later on to do it with certain teams and stuff, but for this, you just have to do it one time. You'll be golden.
Golden. Right,
You're not going to use Serpent, are you?
I am absolutely 1,000,000% going to use Serpent. Serpent's like the master chief of MCOC right now. I actually love Serpent in attack in general. And I have started using so much Serpent in Battlegrounds offensively too, against like Bullseye, for instance. You can do it in like 60 seconds with just about full bar health as well.
Yeah, don't care. Don't have him. Don't care. Get out of here.
Yeah, and he's probably going to be my next rank 4. Because
Which makes sense.
Like every single new challenge, Serpent's just destroying it. Like Epoch, Serpent for Iraq, like all of the Pain individual fights, whenever Serpent was allowed, he was insanely good. The Necropolis challenge, he's crazy good. MVP for Act 8.4 and 9.1, absolutely by far insanely good. And
yes, we know. Thank you.
Absolutely love Serpent, man. Offensively.
I know. I'm glad. Did you get I honestly, I've been so busy with other stuff. I haven't looked at some of your videos lately. But did you open any Nexus, the new Titans?
I just opened one Titan crystal.
What'd you get?
One champion.
New champion?
New champion.
What'd you get?
One champion.
Woo!
I got Scream.
New Falcon. Oh, you got okay. Good. That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. Hey, Pressure, yes, I did Epoch recently. I took Prowler to rank 4. That's who I took to rank 4.
Nice. Banned. Prowler is very good for some of these fights here too, like Oregon, a bunch of others.
Good, because that's who I'll probably use. I'll probably use him if he's good for some fights. And I ended up getting. I got Zola.
Nice.
What's the other one? Gentle, and I duped my Scream. And I think then I got a bunch of other crap, like stuff I already had. Like I got another 20 levels on Nefaria, another 20 levels on Iron Doom.
Well, congratulations. Oh,
I think, sorry.
New ones. And the Scream Doom. So been gone a while, new endgame content. Yes, this is effectively a refurbishment of Grandmaster's Gauntlet with, you know, bigger health balls and stuff. So the plan currently is this. I'm going to be going in with Serpent, Onslaught, Shuri, Deathless She-Hulk, and Shatra. Could replace Shuri with, like, Meg Sentinel, maybe.
Oh, so does Shatra need to be awakened? That's a question.
No.
That's good to know. So there you go. Does any of them not? Does it? Well, I know that it helps with Serpent to be awakened. Any of the other ones, do they need to be awakened? Because I know people are going to ask.
No.
Hi, Bizwap Deep. I do see you. I see everybody. I'm sorry. I'm asking the questions I know a lot of you will ask.
Yeah. So
there you go.
Yeah. So this is the plan initially for each fight. As I'm gonna go in. This is how I basically did it already prior to release. Obviously, this is we're gonna be adjusting in real life. This is what you can do. Yesterday, I did the Grandmaster Gauntlet practice run. I ended up clearing it itemless with this team. Well, except instead of Shatra, I used Wiccan, but it's fine. Wiccan, yeah. I did it originally with Wiccan. Rank 2 Wiccan, by the way. And my Deathless She-Hulk was rank 2 as well. So Wiccan and Deathless She-Hulk rank 2, rank 3, rank 3, rank 3, the rest of them.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Simula confirmed there will be no new nodes. Sweet, let's go and get it. Let's get it.
But Escapist wants to know, he got an Awakened Arnim Zola. Do you think he's worth rank 4 with a tech gem? I don't know if I did rank 4.
Yeah, I'm not super sold on that.
He's so new. He's so new. I wouldn't go to the max rank. I really wouldn't.
Can Thanos do Domino? Yes. Terax? I don't know. Probably.
Yeah, I would say probably.
I guess he can.
Probably.
But
I'm wondering if Thanos would be a good replacement for Serpent on some of the fights.
Some, yeah. Like, cause he still has a weight counter, but for instance, like he can't stop Spider-Ham from waiting because it's debuffs and Spider-Ham is debuff immune and stuff like that. But yeah, for most of the fights, a lot of the fights Thanos can also do here.
Yeah.
Alright, so they are selling, what?
Are they selling bullshit? Bullshit to try and get you to
Oh, 7-star signature stones. A bit. Omega 7-star awakening. 15,000 units? Fuck off!
Wait, 15,000 units for Sig stones?
And 7-star Omega awakening gem.
That's bullshit.
Ah, fuck off, man.
That, I mean, yeah, I guess if you really want to awaken someone, I mean, because what was it, Omega Red, long
I guess
shot.
so. It's still 15,000 units. Like, nah.
That's way too much, yeah. Way too much. Hey, the server, they actually gave us revised for server maintenance. That's nice.
They did. You got the Sparky Spark.
Sparky Spark. You know, is there any tier 4 alpha in the ordeal?
We're about to see.
I didn't hear about that. I heard there's a tier 7 basic, which will give you a full one, which a lot of people...
Got the rewards I want to see? I want to see too, goddammit.
Yeah, I want to see the rewards, goddammit.
The Gauntlet, the ordeal.
Is the ordeal. Is it
7-star awakening gem crystal shards. I'm gonna get the 7-star awakening gem. Because I have like already some shards. There's a light essence,
nice.
Titan Nexus, tier 7 basic, XP, title, Grandmaster's Great List, and the 7-star Nexus.
Oh, you gonna open your Titan Nexus? Yes, probably.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the pool's pretty damn good right now. And yeah, there's probably some you have or don't really want, but it's not a bad pool at all. So there are tier 4. Okay, nice to know.
The rewards are kind of lame, kind of light. Well, we don't know how hard this is going to be. All of that needs to be done.
And considering it's just one path, I mean, just remember that, guys.
Yeah,
it's
so I
all
have
the
Shatter
same.
Serpent Onslaught. That's good, that's good, that's good. And then I needed Shuri, which is perfectly adequate.
I do think they should have given you more than 5k awakening gems, but maybe 9.2 next month will give us another 5,000 to
Oh,
get
there might be some
gem
chest rewards though, I guess. But who knows?
Yeah.
You
know, I did
this, and who else did I have? Oh, Deathless Shield, alright.
I did a thing for Kabam early this month or last month. No, I think it was early this month. And they were supposed to give me something for it. I still haven't got anything.
Alright,
Is there a chest?
Deathless She-Hulk is rank 2, by the way.
Apparently MVP is probably going to be Serpent.
Yeah. And Serpent's going to be clutch as fuck.
Someone wants to know who's
there
to
a
replace
chest?
Onslaught.
There are no chests.
Is there a replacement for Onslaught? Someone wanted to know.
You don't really have to use Onslaught for just about anything, really. I like Onslaught for Spider-Ham, but you can use Serpent. I use Onslaught for Dr. Doom, but again, a bunch of champions can do that, fine. And other than that, you know, Korg, so, you know, bring in like Dazzler or Negasonic, but Serpent also can do Korg quite easily, at least it did in Gauntlet, so it was fairly easy solo.
So,
and Onslaught for Void, but again, Serpent you can do that fight, so you don't have to bring in Onslaught, it's just a bit more convenient.
Do you think, like for like Thing and do you think for the Thing fight, Cheolith may be a good one for that one?
For which one?
For the Thing fight?
Anybody can do the Thing fight, by the way. Replacement for Serpent.
Yeah, no.
Units. I'm kidding. No, Thanos can do a bunch of Serpent fights. Some can be done by Medusa as well, and then, you know, combination of like Thanos and Onslaught can cover most of the Serpent fights, so.
Yeah, I know. Papa Palm, I'm in the same place as you. I don't have a...
Alright, so 1.6 million. Alright, so, here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Are you boosted?
Replacement for Shatra, Wiccan.
Wiccan is a replacement for Shathra. For Serpent, no.
Like, Rintra probably as well. Wiccan, Rintra.
Scream can be good for Serpent, is it Dominoes?
Yeah, Scream, probably.
Everything look exactly the same? Yes, they're just 7-star rank 4s, level 55, and they're, you have to have 7 stars in there. That's pretty... With Chavez work...
Chavez size, how? Chavez? For what?
Who can replace Shuri? Who can replace Shuri, someone asked.
Shuri can mainly be done, with the exception of Killmonger fight, Omega Sentinel, Prowler, Jack-O-Lantern can do most of those fights.
Okay. Oh, it doesn't cost energy? That's kind of nice. That is a Kabam W. What's a good serpent replacement?
There is no perfect serpent replacement, to be honest.
I think you kind of gotta just find out what what do you call it? What fights he can't do with your team, and then bring somebody that could do those fights.
Yeah, it's kind of like that.
Yeah, Trip. That's why I was saying I don't have a 7-star serpent. I've been trying to get him for over a year now, and I've opened tons of just what do you call it? Cosmic, like Valiant and Paragons, and nothing. Can Onslaught do most of these fights?
Onslaught can do a lot of fights as well, yeah.
Yeah, I know he can do a lot.
I don't know if I'd
What's
say
the difference
most,
between normal and ordeal? We kind of said it already. The difference between normal and ordeal, besides the rewards, are there's no paths to teleport out after 5 fights, so you have to do it all in one run. They have to be 7 stars on your team, and they're 7-star rank 4 level 55 defenders, which means they're going to have like close to 2 million points at the highest level, or maybe over 2. Medusa's my serpent replacement. Okay. Wonder if I should rank 3 my unduped serpent. I have a cosmic gem as back. I mean, I think he'll be good unduped because all these champions. I asked KT at the very beginning. Can all the champions that you are bringing, can they be unduped to do it? What the hell just happened?
I don't know.
And yeah, so
how many
replace
restart is fine?
I think Deathless She-Hulk.
I think I'm about to restart.
Yeah, well, no reason not to with no energy or anything. Yeah. Why don't you?
Because, you know.
Yeah. I would think Hulk or Nefaria probably. Oh, there we go. Leviathan said Hulk, Hulk or Nefaria. Would Deadpool X-Force work for anything?
Yeah, some of the fights he would.
Yeah.
Like, you can actually do Vision with Deadpool X-Force, I believe, because he has taunts and then he's not immune to do buffs. And then I think a bunch of other fights he can possibly do. Arguably even, yeah. What size is he? But yeah, I think
he's, yeah. I was gonna say, the rewards, guys. Remember, it's like what 20 fights. That's all it is. It's 20 fights.
Yeah.
And then the boss. So I mean, you can't expect the rewards to be like Necropolis or something.
Yeah.
It's not going to be that
long. I suspect this is going to be over fairly in relatively short order.
I would imagine an hour at most for most people.
No, a bit more.
You know.
Can I replace Serpent with Deathless Thanos for most of the fights, not all? There are some that Serpent can do and Deathless Thanos can't.
Can Photon replace Deathless She-Hulk? Oh, I don't know. I'd have to look at...
Photon, for most part, you should be fine, I think. Yeah.
You really got to go through and see which fights each one of the champions you're bringing can cover to kind of figure out who you can play. Hey, welcome to the membership.
Hey, G.
You don't see the quest, Torch? Go into the Gauntlet, and it should be a new chapter there, which I kind of suspected they were going to do if they ever add anything new. Falcon would be a good option for Thing, and Squirrel Girl, yeah, probably. Hey, what's up, Roz? Besides Shathra, I don't have her.
Weekend's fine.
I was gonna say Wiccan, and maybe even Rentra. We don't know for sure, but yeah. That Mojo looks super scary. Oh, hey, Michael.
Yeah, Mojo does look scary. Oh, come on, goddammit.
Is this possible with a full Deathless team? I don't know. That would be
Man, I'm playing like garbage now.
Well, you can always restart. It's the first fight.
Yeah, I'm just pressing. This fight definitely shouldn't be as hard as I'm making it out to be.
Yeah. Lord Jerkface, I agree with what you're saying. I would have probably said it the same way as you, but I understand. Yeah, asking what's going to be good for which fight, to replace is going to determine. You got to go through, use the spreadsheet Lord Jerkface made.
Or I made the spreadsheet as well. I have my own spreadsheet, okay?
Okay, I'm sorry. That KT made.
Anyways, here is the spreadsheet that you can kind of plan your team around. I have already listed some fights and options and stuff like that.
That's
so just
my
need
bad.
to kind of make sure that you cover it all.
I didn't know you were using your own spreadsheet. I just knew you had a spreadsheet. I just thought it was that one too. So my bad.
Yes, I do have an evade counter in there, and that evade counter is Serpent.
Yeah. But couldn't Onslaught do the evade counter too, right?
Kind of like for which fights again? Onslaught bypass is miss in general, not evade.
Oh, that's right. It's miss, not evade. You're right. You're right.
But for instance, in Spider Ham, he can work very well because he, you know, even though Pig is debuff immune, he's not stun immune, so passive stun is the thing.
I'm trying to think who would be. I wonder if it would be good to bring Mole Man for that, because he counters evade really well.
Yeah, Mole Man is actually quite a decent option for several of the fights here.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Maybe Mole Man, guys, if you have a Mole Man.
It's just will be quite slow now because of obviously Kabam's bug fixes.
Yeah, I think for Thing he was planning on using Serpent, I believe.
Yeah, for Thing I mainly use Serpent. Just only thing that you need to know is that Serpent's level 1 is 7 hits. And you'll be fine.
And by the way, no, Deathless Thanos cannot 100% replace Serpent. He can do some of the fights, but not all of the ones that KT is going to be using. Who is using for Void? Who is, I don't remember looking at it.
Deathless Thanos and Serpent is in the plan.
There you go. I'm glad I'm good. Would Venom be good for a decent Serpent replacement? Well, the thing is, he only counters Spider-Verse heroes. So if you're talking about, are all the evades only Spider-Verse heroes?
No, but mainly.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Yeah, they're mainly, but not all of them. So it would work for some of them, but not all of them. So you really need to think of someone who counters evade that are not just Spider-Verse heroes. No, okay, it's okay, Trip. I'm trying to get everybody. A lot of people are asking questions, so I was just trying to help out too. Can Medusa do a Spider-Gwen fight? I mean, she's going to be evading as well, so it's going to be tough. How tough is this quest comparison to Epoch? I don't think it's nearly as hard.
Yeah,
as
no, it's not nearly as hard. It's going to be much easier, I bet.
I mean, it's the Gauntlet just beefed up. That's the way to think of it, everybody.
There we go. That's much better fight.
What are the rewards? You get
pin the sheet, pin the sheet, pin the sheet. Where's the bloody sheet? I'll pin you, JJ. Somewhere.
Yeah, the rewards are 4 tier 4 alpha, 1 tier 7 basic, Titan Nexus, some other shit. That's basically the big ones. Stuff. Oh, 5,000 Awakening Gem Shards. That's pretty much the majority. Ordeal is the second chapter of the Gauntlet. So if you click on the Gauntlet, it's going to be chapter 2 of that, basically.
Alright, so powerful from afar, blah blah blah, yada yada yada. Die, bitch. My man. Okay.
So Thanos can. So according to Crimson, Thanos can solo Terrax, a 2-minute fight without a rank 3 Thanos. So there you go. Thanks, Crimson.
Sweet.
And then JSC81 said, "Great, thanks for the feedback, guys. Best of luck." Onslaught, you don't really need an Onslaught, just a fan. So you could just look at the fights you're going to need to cover and pick your best counter for that. Yeah, I only read comments now from people who've hit the like button, and I can tell. I've got a special plugin to tell that, so.
He ain't got shit.
Shut the fuck up, JT! Hit the like button, please.
I mean, that would be tremendously appreciated, of course.
Goddamn, KT sabotaging his own fucking channel. Can Hitmonkey take evade appointment with parry double medium? Maybe. I mean, even Null could probably take him, because all of his mediums are... Actually, Null may be a good option for evades, because all of his mediums can't be evaded. So that may be a good option if people have Null. Harsh Vat says, which will work against iBomb? Well, Nefaria, because he has energy damage. Yeah, that should, because you're not making physical contact. But if he does his toxic aura, it's still gonna fuck you. It'd be better to bring a poison immune if you can. You can't parry Spider-Gwen and Ham? Okay, well, there you go.
You can parry Ham with Onslaught, FYI.
Okay, there you go. With Ham, you can parry with Onslaught because he does the passive with it. Yeah, that makes sense. So Shathra can take Terrax, yes. That's what KT's doing right now.
Shut up and take
replace her for Onslaught again.
The evil egg,
you gotta
$1.99
use a spreadsheet to see who you're going to use for each fight, and then figure out what fight you need to take, and that's going to determine who you're going to need to counter.
God, I'm having a game like here at this point.
Prowler medium can't miss. I didn't know if it was Is it evade as well, B?
Come on, throw it.
I thought it was he can't miss, not evade. Maybe it's both. Maybe I'm misremembering. There are like 300 plus champions now, so. Nefari destroys this Terex. Good to know. Would you use an awakening gem for Shathra or no?
Ah, shit. I didn't realize he... Okay, I'm gonna die here.
Hey, Yash. So is this a new content?
Yep.
It's just a new... What?
The,
It's new
it
content.
started lagging so badly as well for whatever reason. I might...
Hyperion work for iBomb? Well, I mean, Hyperion is poison immune, so he should, because it doesn't matter you're doing physical contacts.
But thank you. Replacement for Onslaught again. I mean...
It's hard to do that, guys.
You don't replace one champion with another. You need to just make sure that you have counters for the fights that you need to. For instance, you know, the biggest and most important thing that you would need to replace Onslaught for in my team would be Korg, even though Korg can be done as Serpent. So there's nothing, like, not a single one of the fights that are in here I couldn't do without Onslaught. It would be just harder. Like, I could literally just come in with 4 champions and I'd still kind of manage it. But if you want to make it like most efficient, you can bring in like specific counter like Korg and like Negasonic or Dazzler or something. But this is stupid. I'm gonna restart my game because it genuinely started lagging very, very badly in game.
Yeah. Is this your normal music playlist? Because people were asking what
Not a bit
$2.
different. This is not
Good luck,
online.
my soon-to-be bored bastard.
Okay, so it's not online. So sorry. Good luck.
Thanks.
My soon-to-be bald Wow, Colin KT bald? He still got hair, buddy.
Yeah, well, Prowler for calling all meetings. God's ones for having things. Yeah, that should work. I use iPhone. Chels, I think Chels could do this fight quite well too. So this is the main fight I'm bringing in Shatter for, but it just went tits up. Well, it would have been fine. The one big mistake I made here was
so how do you 100%? You just do the fight.
Yeah,
because
do all the fights.
there's no teleporters. There's no teleporters, guys.
So I'm using 1 revive. Somebody can note that down if you want. I mean,
Will
I could just
Okoye be
redo
good
this
for
fight,
any
but
of
I
the
don't want
fights?
to, you know, because it's live clearing time, so I'm not going to be redoing it.
I don't know if Okoye will be good for any of these fights. I honestly don't know much because I don't have her. So thanks, by the way, JJ. Awakening Gem on Onslaught or Dazzler? I would probably do Dazzler because she instantly does the damage, you know, reflect with the physical damage, even just awaken. So I'd probably do that. And Onslaught, you're more likely to just awaken normally. Yeah, you get all the rewards at once. So it's kind of stupid they did exploration and that, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, okay. Okoye can't counter him because he's debuff immune. There you go. Not that I don't know if someone asked that specifically. She-Hulk is a good replacement for... I mean, for what? Is Rank 4 Mojo a good replacement for Shathra?
It should be fine.
I mean, he could do good work. Yeah, I mean, he's going to do a lot of... I honestly think a lot of mystics that can nullify stagger or anything like that are good for a lot of these.
There you go. It's fine. Hey, what's up, Sid? My boy! Alright, so 1 stupid revive used because I messed up and, you know, didn't notice that his rock field ended. And I didn't manage to charge my heavy attack in time.
Okay, so yeah, I was wrong about Prowler, by the way, everybody. It was he can't be evaded and then he's immune to falter, so that's that was for some reason I thought it was falter, but I was misremembering the anyway, there you go. There's no 7-star Cull, so you're not gonna be able to use Cull here. You have to use only 7-star champions, so that doesn't make any sense. My team is Prowler, Bullseye, Onslaught, Nefari, and Gladiator because they're all my rank. Oh, there you go, Harsh. Congrats. Go do it.
Yeah, by the way, just because you have some champions like rank 3 doesn't matter. Like, it's just better to use more convenient champions. I'm using rank 2 Deathless She-Hulk, for instance.
Yeah. Hogs, you really gotta look at a spreadsheet and figure out what fights cannot be handled by if you bring a Deathless Thanos with whatever your team is, because there is no direct swap for a Deathless Thanos, if that makes sense. Does the 100 include doing this after each portal? Yeah. So the only portals only go to the next fights. So in other words, there's no portal to go somewhere else like the original Gauntlet. So all you have to do is just do all the fights and complete the quest, and you get 100%. No, Cola's not a 7-star. That's what I was saying. Titania good for Terrax?
I think she can do it. I'm quite sure you can do it with Titania, yeah.
Yeah, there you go. What mutant can replace Onslaught? I mean...
Again, there is no direct one-to-one replacements. If you're using team like this, you can technically do it without Onslaught. You could technically do it with the 4 champions they have in, because Serpent can do a whole bunch of Onslaught fights, for example. I would still recommend bringing in something like Dazzler or Negasonic or something for that Korg specifically, because that fight's probably going to be a bit of a bitch, especially with the bigger health pools and stuff. But there you go.
It depends, Bobby. You have to see which fights, because again, Thanos does not equally replace Serpent. So there's going to be some fights you need to counter, and it depends on if your team is going to be able to do that. So B said, I have a rank 4 Titanian.
Where do you find the spreadsheet? Jesus Christ, pinned comment, dude!
I'm
gonna break a table now. I'm kidding,
There's
I can't. This table is
comment.
massive, I'd break my hand on it.
Okay, so a couple things. Yeah, there's a pinned comment by KT that literally has the Google Docs spreadsheet. The rank 4 Titania, according to B, soloed both Doom and Terrax. So that's good to know. Serpent does not need to be duped. Actually, please, no caps though. But yeah, Serpent. None of these champions that KT is using need to be duped. Serpent is obviously a nice to have. Honestly, any of these would be a nice to have, but it's the fact you do not need it. It's okay, Renta. We still love you, buddy. You said he's blind, so it's deserved. The rage that you just did for the spreadsheet question. Go for. Oh, I wonder if Sentry could do some of these fights. I bet you he could.
I'm sure he could.
Yeah, because he's really good as a long content.
Wee.
Sid saying, "Come on, KT, tell us where the spreadsheet is." No, Trip. It's not. You won't be okay if. I mean, I will tell you. I will ask him, but you're not going to like the answer that I just told. He's going to be not as nice as me. Okay, KT. If I use the exact same team as you, but I replace Serpent with Deathless Thanos, will I be okay?
I need to check.
You'd have to check, but I don't know. You'd have to literally go through it and see which fight he's using.
I would
Serpent
not
for.
recommend that.
There you go.
But you might be okay, yeah. In theory. Like, Deathless Thanos can also kind of do this fight, because he gets easy intercepts.
Right.
I did it first time around with Deathless Thanos, I believe. Onslaught can do the ham.
Prince,
Deathless
I would
Thanos should
use...
be able to do Nightcrawler and Spider-Gwen. Just about fine.
So asking if this team is okay won't really help, because KT's not going to be able to look at every single option. So the best thing to do is look at the spreadsheet that's linked above and see
Negasonic could work for Spider-Ham, yeah. It's all passives anyways.
Can Warlock replace Shuri? I know KT said Shuri could be replaced.
I would not replace Warlock with Shuri. Warlock would be one of the last deck champions. But again, yeah, because, you know, he's not as good for Domino, for instance, because that's not only his matchup. You can't use Robot against APOC.
I would honestly say you'd be better off bringing a Prowler if you're going to replace Shuri.
Yeah, you'd be better on bringing in Jack-O-Lantern, Prowler, Omega Sentinel, and a whole bunch of different techs too.
I'm still hoping I didn't make a mistake taking Prowler to rank 4 over Jack. But I feel like Jack is doing great at rank 3 anyway. But it's one of those things, it's like, you know... Yeah, I understand if you had a recommended champ I could bring instead of Deathless Thanos using the same team. The problem is You just
Again, you
you're
do
probably
not in content like this. You do not replace champions one by one. You go over all the fights and make sure that you cover all the matchups. I
Yes.
cannot make
So
it
in
more
other
clear.
words, what you need to think of is you need to use the spreadsheet, because that's an easy way to track who you're going to use for which fights, and figure out what fights are not going to be covered by everybody. If you're bringing the same team minus whatever other fight, but whatever one you're not bringing, and then see, is there one champion that will cover all that? And if not, then you're going to have to revise your
What a
team.
dick.
Everybody that's asking, like, will this one replace this one? That you probably want to wait for a guide. That's the easiest thing I can tell
I'm not
you.
going to tell that in a guide either.
Well, no, but you'll give options like who could
Where's the
take
spreadsheet?
certain fights.
Oh, I'm gonna get a brain aneurysm.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Are the fight? Because I'm saying what you would do in a guide though is say, like, for this fight, there's a bunch of champions that can do X.
Yasker and Singh comment.
Oh, nice, Murat. I'm glad. Congrats.
Alright, so here, this fight can also be done with Serpent. I personally like the Onslaught more.
So, where's the pinned comment? At the top. Good luck, KT from Restless. By the way, everybody that has rank 4 Prowler, we're buddies and we're twinsies, and I love your face, and there you go. And yeah, he was the best tech option, honestly. It's just, I really do like Jack. Damn. Let's see. Person on the call is Mando. I'm here for every new content, typically.
I hate you,
I know.
but okay.
Jazz. You hate me? What the fuck?
No, the pig.
It just was funny because I said I'm here for every new content. You're like, I fucking hate you. I'm like, what? That was great. I thought Spider-Ham was stun immune.
Spider-Ham is debuff immune, not stun immune.
Yeah, it's debuff. So because he has passive, like another really good person for this fight would probably be. Granted, you're gonna have to deal with the evade, but Negasonic could do pretty good.
She could do well.
Okay, I'm sorry. She could do well, not good. My bad.
Yeah.
Superman
does
take some
good.
fights. The thing is, KT will probably do this.
Fucking throw it, you dick!
With different champions. Just don't expect it to be like immediately. But I'm sure he'll
What
do it
the
with
fuck
different
is wrong
champions.
with you, pig?
Hit into his block. Sometimes they get in this stuck thing, and that's what happens to me sometimes. Because, like, not throwing specials is fucking ridiculous.
I'm gonna fucking... What the fuck? Like,
It's been
honestly, like, what the fuck?
It's been over 45 seconds of him not throwing a special.
No.
That's fucking bullshit. Shathra only for Terax? I don't believe so. I believe he signed up for a couple of fights. I don't remember. I'd have to look at the sheet again. Manusa needs 1 sig. Yes, true. Yeah, the AI experience, exactly. I mean, Storm may be good for Piggy, but again, you gotta...
Onslaught's
You
pretty
gotta
much
counter
perfect for her. Serpent's great, too.
Yeah, you want to counter the evade is the big thing. What are the rewards? I mean, I'm not going to list all of them, but it's 4 Tier 4 Alpha, 1 Tier 7 Basic, 5,000 7-star Awakening Shards, a Titan Nexus, one of those things you need for the next Idol Champion, and I don't remember what else. You find Bullseye good for this fight? I could see that.
Yeah, Bullseye is good for this fight.
Is there a synergy for onesie to inflict passive stun? No, it's in his kit. What's with the uncommon titles for in-game content? I don't know. Could be. Yeah, but okay, so people had asked earlier, is this harder than Epoch? And the answer is no. It's easier. And what you guys got to realize, I believe every month this year, there's going to be some piece of new in-game content, because so far we're 3 for 3, and next month's going to be 9.2. I'm willing to put money April 16th. Like, I'm willing to put a $50 USD bill to anyone who doubts me that April 16th is when 9.2 will come out. I don't really know much about Okoye. I don't know. Does KT know? Do you know if she would be good for anything? It is one path like Crucible. There's no teleporting out early. It's literally one path. There's teleports to every 5 fights, but I mean it just goes to the next 5 fights, so it is one path. What's up, Bren? Saying hello to both of us.
What? Do you see that?
I
hit him with a relic, right?
Yeah. And then he did.
And it
the
didn't.
Unthinkable.
Huh?
I said he did the unthinkable. It didn't do what it was supposed to do. So if you guys can't find the content, go to the Gauntlet, and there's a new chapter, and that's where the ordeal is.
Fuck you, man.
Correct. It does mean that completion exploration is in one go. Again, everybody, it's hard to say would a team of this work. You need to look at the spreadsheet, plug in the champs that you are bringing on what fights they're going to take, and determine what fights you need to counter. That's pretty much the way to look at it. No, you don't have to do the Gauntlet before you do the ordeal. I don't believe so.
Gosh, the dick.
If you do, honestly, look at it as a practice. If you haven't done the Gauntlet yet.
This pig is stupid. Okay, it's fine. It has to be alternate. Shatter was for TEDx, but you have plenty of other options.
Yeah.
Shatter can also be used for Black Foundation War, but you can do that fight with the Serpent.
Mando should just get a soundboard of. Well, I don't have access to do any sounds through there, but yeah, I know what you mean. It's all good. Game's Eye is even more weird after maintenance. I haven't played it much after the maintenance because my.
Can somebody smack Pew Pew? Ansem just starts clapping the people.
Yeah, Pew Pew. I don't know if you're just trolling or what, but you got 5 minutes to kind of cool off.
No, 5 minutes. No, just a minute. Just a minute.
Oh, God damn it.
5 is a bit excessive for.
You didn't tell. Well, you didn't tell me.
I mean, I know I didn't, but 5 is a bit mean.
I did a minute. Let's see if it resets it from the 300 seconds to a minute.
Yeah, it does reset. It does not give.
Well, there you go. Time. I fixed it then. Then I fixed it. Can Sinister take Korg?
Sinister, I believe he can, yeah. I'm quite sure he can.
Yeah. I mean, because even if you throw your special one into block, he's going to take the degen damage and stuff.
Yeah, and he's going to mess with the purification abilities as well, so he should be fine.
Yeah. Husala, if you take Shathra out, you can bring Wiccan, probably.
Okay, easy peasy.
Someone else said maybe Rintra would work, but also Titania worked for that fight.
Yeah, Rintra definitely works too.
Yeah, so I mean, there's a few other mystics and other champions you can bring too for that. Again, there's no everybody that's asking for just a direct replacement. There is no direct replacement because the team is all based on what fights they can take. So there's no replacements.
Okay, I guess I need to start going for like a proper rotation. Anyways.
Yeah, no, Shathra is definitely up there for a couple fights, but that's what I'm saying. Wiccan and 100% Wiccan and the bull, Rentra. I don't know why I blanked on his name all of a sudden. They pretty much do the same thing. They could do that.
Okay, sweet.
Mordo, Pyramid X, or Emma Frost Best Defender. I mean, they're all kind of easy to counter if you know how to fight them. Honest truth. I mean, I guess you could say either Emma or Pyramid X, because Pyramid X would glance a lot, and Emma just is kind of stun immune, though a lot of people are used to that. Probably Pyramid X would probably be the hardest, and then the power gain for Mordo would make it hard too. So I don't know. I don't think that Emma Frost is a good defender, though. Can you solo every fight with Ant-Man? You sure can, in your dreams. Who can I bring instead of Slut? Your mom. No, you're not blocked from the chat. It was only for a minute, Pew Pew. I like how. Oh yeah, are you boosted right now? I forgot to ask if you were.
30% champion boost and 15% attack boost. That's about to expire.
Well, there you go. And no, you're not blocked, Pew Pew. It was
you're good, Pew Pew.
We're not block you like that. Yes, this is permanent content. How are you getting so many precision boosts?
Because I got many shocks.
There you go. What's up, KT? Let's go. That's from Debo.
So.
Rank 3
Meanwhile,
okay, here it goes.
if you are here and if you are enjoying a bit of unhinged chaos, hit that like button, sub button, all the good buttons. I am trying to build up the wedding fund because I am indeed getting married this summer. I'm sure you guys are going to hear a bit more about that, but either way,
that's a lie.
The best way.
He's not getting married. He's lying. He's lying.
The best way.
He's trying to buy a
to
sports
support a
car.
stream is that noise.
Trying to buy a sports car.
Yeah,
Trying to buy a sports car. He's lying.
No, actually, I don't wish.
No,
I'm
nobody
very happy
really
with
would. Yeah, Scream does work in some of the fights here, Brim. Absolutely, and you're not going to get gulagged for that. And the red bar against your name has to be just a glitch from
Alright, so
YouTube
here,
if you refresh. Yeah.
So here, I could use Down of Champions. You can use Deathless She-Hulk for sure. You could also technically use Shatter and Onslaught. No real issue there, but I kind of like this White Serpent.
The spiral need to be awakened. I mean, I guess you just mean in general, and I would say definitely to counter like Serpent if that's what you're wanting. Yeah, I was about to read it again, Shargiel. Don't have to repeat it, but he wants to know: would you rank 3 Atuma, Bullseye, or Korg?
Bullseye.
I'm assuming all are awakened. Yeah, I would probably go Bullseye because he's the only one out of those 3 that does not need to be awakened. It helps, obviously, but he's the only one that doesn't require it. And of course, Korg requires higher sig, the better.
7 hits on Serpent's level 1 is all you need to know for this fight, basically.
Ujara wants to know, would you rank 4 Okoye or Bullseye?
At the moment, the answer is Bullseye, because I'm not that familiar with Okoye. I like her, but...
Okay, I just checked on my other account, and you do not have to do the Gauntlet to get the Ordeal. So if you guys haven't done the Gauntlet, like your account's new or you just never got around to doing it, you do not have to do the Gauntlet before you do the Ordeal. So I hope that makes everybody happy that maybe didn't do that or whatever. Spooky Beast, you really have to use the spreadsheet pin comment to figure out what fights are not going to be countered, since you're not bringing Onslaught and Serpent, and then figure out who could bring those. That's what you got to do. There's no way to give you an answer, especially during a stream. And here I awakened my Bullseye and took him to rank 3. There's nothing wrong with that. He's really good at rank 3, and Awakened is better. So it's not, you didn't do anything wrong. I'm just saying if you didn't have him Awakened, it's not going to hurt. He used Shathra for Terrax, and there's a couple other fights he's planning to use, which you'll have to see. How many hits does Serpent do with the special one? I believe it's 6.
7 hits on Serpent special one.
Oh, 7. There you go, 7. Sorry, I couldn't remember if it was 6 or 7. Can I use Silk instead of Deathless She-Hulk? Again, the spreadsheet is
For some
above
fights, yes.
in the
For
pin
some fights,
comment.
no. Does that answer you?
Yeah, the spreadsheet is so you can plan who you're going to take for each fight, and that helps you determine.
Okay, that is the
who
type of
you
question
bring
that
on
I
your
like.
team.
Can Onslaught do Sasquatch? Yes, he can. I have done it myself in a solo previously in the Gauntlet.
There you go.
That is exactly the type of question you should be asking.
You're welcome, Brip. Can Luke Cage take on Thing?
Any
a lot
champion
of
can take on Thing in this, because this thing with the nodes is just like Oscillate and unblockable special attacks. So any champion that's remotely good for Thing can take on Thing in this meta. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Make sense?
Stuff.
There's no extra like difficulty. It's fighting Thing.
Yeah, it's just taking care of Thing, and if you know how to counter Thing, you're usually pretty good. And Mustafa, instead of taking Shathra, you can bring Wiccan, Rentra, and then some of the fights early on, Titania worked for B that said it earlier. So. Oh yeah, if you used a class gem on Bullseye, I think that wasn't bad. Black
Come
Man
on,
and-
no.
What? I don't understand why everyone says Atuma needs to be awakened. Maybe it's it just makes him better. That's the best way to
He
say it.
becomes better defender and better attacker. Ramps up faster and does more damage in
Yeah.
defense. Does that
There you go.
explain it?
So it's not necessarily like it's so much a requirement, just to do what he does, but it makes him better.
It doesn't matter,
Oh.
let's say, in long questing scenarios, really. Like if you use him in a quest or something like this. It does matter in anywhere where you would use him offensively for killing things faster. Just like it matters for him being more viable defender. Because if he's awakened and high sig, he's gonna reflect more damage.
So how many passes the Gauntlet? Well, if you're talking about the old Gauntlet, I believe it's
still one. You can do it all in one.
Yeah, you could do it in one. There's just teleports to go out after every 5 fights.
But you don't have to
in
do
this
that.
content, yeah, you don't have to. But every fight has to be done on this one. There's no early exit.
Well, last one
if you
also
can't find
kind of
a
had to do all the fights if you wanted to get all the rewards.
Yeah, it's true. So if you're having trouble finding the content, go to the Gauntlet. It's a new chapter there. That's what it is. So this is going to be easier than Epoch, which is what I think you mean by Ares. Just got here. It's not harder than Epoch, no. It's not, Brian. You're good. Is Sentry able to do any of these fights? Absolutely, he's able to do some, but off the top of my head, I can't think of each one. I'll have to look at the spreadsheet and figure it out.
I mean, I guess he's doing most of the science fights for sure.
Yeah. Does Leader need to be awakened to be useful?
He does become significantly more usable awakened, yes.
There you go. Isn't there a one path exists like the last one? Yeah, there's only one path on this one, yeah. And you're welcome, Ian. Who should I awaken between Prowler, Scream, Mr. Sinister, and America Chavez? I can tell you Sinister, because there's no other way to awaken him right now.
Correct.
Everybody else, you can literally just pull from a crystal at some point in time. And I can tell you that an awakened Sinister is very, very powerful. Who's going to be KT's next rank 4? I think he was saying Serpent.
Oh shit, I made a big mistake.
Is that still the case, KT?
It's most likely Serpent, because I actually really love him offensively. I have started using more and more Serpent on attack just about everywhere. And, you know, it's always a piece of content like this that kind of like... You know, Serpent just excels so much.
Yeah. Kushala is not okay instead of Shathra. I mean,
Kushala is okay instead of Shatra.
Yeah, you have to look just to make sure she counters whatever you're needing, but I don't see.
I mean, it's mainly for Tyrax, and Kushala does that perfect.
There's so many people in here, guys. When you're asking me to check last comment, it's
no
not
last
exactly
messages
feasible.
will be checked, put it like that.
Yeah, so I will. If it's been a while and I didn't do it, and when I say a while, like a few minutes, it's okay to type it again. I won't get mad at you for doing that or copy paste it. Sorry, guys. BK Fine is saying enjoy the grind. Who for Pig? Anyone that can.
I used Onslaught, but Serpent can do it as well. I'm sure Crossbones can do it. Falcon can do it.
Lord Jerkcase did remind everyone, hit the like button and I'll read your comment. Does Quicksilver have any use in the ordeal?
Yeah, probably Quicksilver can do quite a few fights too.
Yeah, probably quite a few of the, definitely the science ones, I would imagine. Very simple but hard question. What do I do if I don't have Serpent and Onslaught? You plan around them using the spreadsheet.
Yeah, Deathless Thanos and you know, one second, I'll let you know.
Yeah. Pedro, there's no direct replacement for any champion. This team is based on each one countering the fights needed. So you would have to do the spreadsheet to figure out exactly what you need to counter, and then you could figure out who you can bring. Am I going to KT's wedding? I'd love to, but like the
I actually wanted to do this on purpose to save myself a bit of...
Oh, there you go. The flights there are like almost close to 3,000 US, and I don't know if I can, because we just got the new puppy. By the way, we got the new puppy on Friday, and she's kind of expensive, not only because I had to purchase her, obviously, but because vets and everything. And so I don't know. I want to. Let me put it this way. I definitely want to go to the wedding for KT. It's going to be kind of a couple months before figuring out my finances situation. And KT did say I was invited.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if he changes his mind, that's bullshit. I'm crashing the wedding regardless.
You can arrive to steal the bride.
Yeah.
That's like a Latvian wedding.
Hijack.
Lame, I already booked my flight. Booked your flight for what?
Is this new Everest contest? Yes.
Not my wedding, you didn't. For Latvia, you did, though.
It's a long-haired miniature dachshund.
A wiener. He got a hairy wiener.
Would Onslaught work for Terax? Don't.
Onslaught can kind of do that fight, but it's not ideal.
Yeah. Who's on call? It's Mando. I'm here all the time. Mando on call.
But there you go. If you do wish to support the stream and the wedding,
If
hit that link.
if everybody gets KT his money needed for wedding, if everybody gets that done ASAP, then maybe you guys can help me get there to to the wedding. Does Drax work for Weapon X? For what?
But what?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, your son likes those breeds. That's all I've had. We've had it. We lost Inara, which was our long-haired dachshund, in February. She had a freak poisoning. We don't know how, but I have my suspicions of how she was poisoned. It wasn't any of our faults. So yeah, we had to get a new one because she was my emotional support dog. It's kind of the easiest way to say it. But
Some man work here? Some fights I'm sure he can do.
yeah, who should I take to rank 4 with the tech gym? I mean, it depends on who you have. I was debating between Prowler, which is who I took, Jack, and Sentinel were the 3 I was debating. And I think any of those would be really good.
Shit. Oh, that worked out.
Yeah, I don't know why Kabam did the completing an exploration differently. If you have to explore it completely, who knows? But thank you very much for the congratulations on the new pup. I appreciate that, Zonex and everybody else. You can't use Aegon because you have to have 7 stars in this quest.
Do you have a 7-star Aegon, buddy?
And if you do, you hack the game.
And if you did, I hope they catch you.
Okay, Sinsley, I gotta read this comment. He said, Mando deserves a full mic access at the wedding for the play-by-play. Yeah, I should have not only full access, I should also have a camera to stream it, and I'll give commentary the entire time to the stream. That would be hilarious.
That will be James, actually.
Oh, James actually gonna do it?
Yeah.
Is he filming it?
Well, there is a chance that he will live stream it, yeah.
Okay, that's cool. You're leaning towards Prowler? I don't regret it, Code. I don't regret it at all. I did enjoy... I've used him a little bit, but he's been banned a lot in Battlegrounds, so, you know. As most rank 4s are. Does Deathless Thanos need the dupe? Not really.
I mean...
Yeah.
For like Battlegrounds,
Yeah,
for him to be at his best, yeah.
Oh. Would this be possible with the 7-star rank 1 and rank 2 champs?
Yeah, I'm
Probably,
using 7-star rank
especially
two
two
Deathless
for
She-Hulk.
2 of them. Yeah, I know rank 2
And I
is
did,
definitely
yeah.
good. Rank 1s, I'm sure rank 1s would just be a little bit longer, but if you're boosting, it's not going to be bad.
Okay, so that card was as in like
It was a little bit of a
my
hassle.
bitch.
Is he going to work for this Ord thing? Yeah, Prowler will work for some of the fights here for sure. If you want to put him on your team, what you need to do is you need to figure out what fights he's going to work with and then build your team around that.
So we also
Which
do
is what I'm
vision
gonna
besides Medusa. I use Deathless She-Hulk, Spider-Ham can do vision fight, Starkman Spider-Man can do vision fight. Does that work for you? She-Hulk, Deathless She-Hulk.
Deathless She-Hulk, yeah. Jaw posted he's going to rank up Serpent as well. And Sonic is here saying, I'm here, boss man.
Stop Sonic up.
What are the rewards? I don't remember all the rewards, Robert Christopher, but here's what I'm going to say. There's 4 tier 4 alpha. There's 1 tier 7 basic. There's 5,000 7-star awakening gem shards. And there's a Titan Nexus and 1 of those idol tokens that you're going to need, 12 of.
There's also 5,000 7-star shot thingies.
5,000 stars. See, I couldn't remember them all, Casey. I'm slowly remembering as you tell me more. I can remember that. But I don't remember what it is. The rank 1 undo Prowler work here instead of Shuri. Again, it's not so much instead of a champion, you have to
Okay, come on.
figure
Whew.
out.
I was
You have
about
to
to
figure
start
out
screaming
who's gonna
again.
counter what. No, it's okay. Because of me?
No,
Or
no,
because
the
of
Dragon
chat?
Man.
Oh, okay. What's up, Haj? Welcome. By the way, hit the like button, everybody. I'll read your comments. Are there champion switches or is it the 5? No, it's just the 5 for the whole quest. If you had
Switches
no
out
roster
for
limitations-
pussies and Gen Z.
And that's a question we really can't answer right now. If there was no roster limitations, who would your team be? We really can't do that. Grace. And by the way, just everyone, one more time, if your question hasn't been answered and it's been like 3 minutes or so, go ahead and ask it again, because I'm not going back through the chat. There's just 800 plus members in here, so I'm trying to read them as fast as I can, but I don't have a good option for that vision you mentioned. Harsh, no. We're gonna have to take someone to rank 4 after this.
Okay, Spider-Punk can also do that fight. Who else has attack modification in it? AI modification, I mean.
Do that fight.
Hmm?
He was asking about Terax. I said Wiccan could do that fight.
Oh, come on.
It's probably. It's a one and done quest. Yes, it's so awesome, Sauce. No, and it's okay. It's okay, Craze. I know it's just he can't really do that right now. He can't go over that.
Here's the if wedding fund gets the 3K in this stream. Oh fuck. If wedding fund gets the 3K in this stream, I'm gonna launch an immediate stream afterwards for 2 hours where I'm gonna answer all your questions exclusively. Just about who can do which matchups, who can't.
All right, guys. So $260, or no, $360. Sorry, $360. If we can get $360, there you go.
And I'll be just answering your questions fully, going over the spreadsheet, telling you who can and who cannot replace what in what teams.
Yeah, you've done 1 revive, right?
It was 2. 1 for Spider-Ham and 1 for Shatter. 2 stupid mistakes.
Okay, that's what.
But
yeah,
I did 2 revives so far.
I knew 1.
You can definitely like solo everything up until now. Because against Terax, I made like my phone started lagging quite badly, and I made a stupid mistake when I threw my special when his rock field expired, so he got level 3. And against Spider-Ham, Spider-Ham just didn't throw a special for like God knows how long, and you know, eventually he caught me.
Gotcha. Google Pixels, can iHulk take those Mystic Defenders?
Yes,
Probably?
iHulk can take many of those Mystic Defenders.
Oh, there you go. I thought going to talk about the wedding plans for 2 hours. No, he's not going to do that.
No.
If I deposit
answer you.
Is that like, wait, 360K, or you mean like $360? Michael Vaughn, you'd have to plug it in a spreadsheet and make sure they cover each fight. All the fights are covered. What fight is the hardest one?
Depends on your counters. Like Korg can be the hardest one objectively if you don't have a great counter, but there are several fights that will just absolutely stonewall you, like Sasquatch if you can't outdamage the regen. Spider-Ham isn't quite annoying and hard because of huge power gain. Terax can be quite hard. Mojo with Degen can be quite annoying. But those are kind of like those.
Yeah, would Spiral be good for Terax? I mean, she's got...
I won't have counter for Doom. You will have counter for Doom because against Doom you can just use like heavies basically. So if you take in heavies and specials with Serpent, for instance. So I would just bring in Serpent and push Dr. Doom to level 2s and reparry and stuff like that. And yeah, throw heavies and specials to in. It you know, could take a revive or so, but you'll be fine. Like L champion. Also Shatter, for instance, is L. So Shatter you can with Shatter you can heavy and special quite freely. Oh, but the eggs could be quite annoying. I think Shatter can probably do that fine though. Like you do not need.
Wouldn't Bullseye be very slow for these health pools?
Yeah, he would be fairly slow. Alright, so here I can do this fight with Serpent. But I'll try this fight with Shatter.
There you go. Yes, MSDB is helping Kabam now. Yes, like as an employee. Yes, he made an announcement about that a couple days ago. Thoughts on OG Sentinel for use in the ordeal? Again, it's going to come down to
OG
what
Sentinel
fights
can do most of the fights that Shuri can, with a couple of exceptions, but he should be quite good.
Yeah. Yeah, and Crace, what I was going to say is I understand you have like a developed roster, but to say who would be the best champion, I mean, you're pretty much looking at it because that's what KT has, a lot of the same options, and he basically chose this team. So there you go. But if you're talking hypothetical because they're not available as 7 stars, it's probably not the time to do that.
We eat dick. Stupid Black Panther.
Who for Terax is, again, it's...
I use Chatra, you can use Wiccan, you can use Rintra,
Yeah.
you can use Count Nefaria, Titania can do that fight. There are plenty of options. It's just one of those fairly.
You know, I just
Whee!
got Shathra. How do you actually use her? Because I haven't really used her at all.
There's actually
looked at
a
it.
very easy secret way how to play Shatra. Once you
Yeah.
learn it, you kind of like made of magic.
You gonna share, or you just want to leave it like that?
You charge your heavy attack after the special attacks and you'll be fine. Oh, come on! I got intercepted. Fuck you. Okay, fine. No. Basically, it's a level 1, level 2 rotation. You can do 2 level 1s as well. And in order to charge, but you gain massive amounts of power that you steal from opponent while you charge your heavy attack. The safest time to do that when you go for level 2 is after they have just thrown a special attack, because then you can charge your heavy attack and just release it in level 2 because your special 2 is going to be unblockable anyways.
That's pretty cool.
Do I heal him up or don't I heal him up? Nah, that's fine.
Any fight that can lock you if you don't bring a counter. I know Spider Ham can be one.
Lock
100%.
lock you? Like Sasquatch and
Sasquatch, yeah.
Weapon X kind of, but Sasquatch is one of the main ones. Mojo can be insanely expensive if you didn't bring in a good counter.
There you go.
I mean, Shatter definitely was very good for this fight. It's just I screwed up, but I don't think I'm gonna need Shatter for much else. So I don't know if I'm gonna revive her.
Sid said, if you had to guess who'd be better for the evade fights, would a rank 1 Falcon or a rank 3 Bullseye be better?
The rank 3 Bullseye.
There you go. Okay, everybody just joining, FYI. There is no direct 1-to-1 replacement typically for these fights. If you were going to bring all the same team except for X champion, there's not a replacement typically. What you need to do is you need to go on the spreadsheet, which is pinned comment above, plug in who on your team is going to do what fights, and then figure out with the remaining fights, is there one champion that can cover those fights? And the champion has to be on your team, obviously, and you have to have them, and you have to have them ranked up. That's the way to figure it out, because you may
Shut up and take my money.
plug in that one champion, and there's
Saints
still
at
one fight you
$5.
can't do, which means
Thanks
you need
for
to
answering.
reevaluate your whole team. So, and you're welcome, Saints, LBR. Oh, Austin Pike, you're always welcome. We try and be patient with people because some people may have just joined the stream. It may be their first time here too. So it's, you know, we do this because we like it. Ordeal versus Cold-Worthy Karina, which is better to do? I would say Ordeal. It's better rewards for sure. Soul Invictus said that Deathless Thanos worked surprisingly well for Doom. Not a solo, use one revive, but 67% down on the first attempt. Nice. Congrats.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Can we get a revive counter? There's only been 2 so far.
Yeah. And both of
It's kind of
stupid as
easy.
fuck.
Yeah, it's kind of easy to say. It's just like there's been 2. Does Shathra have reduced buff duration on opponents?
Yeah, she has the atrophy. It's like 60 or 70% shorter buffs.
There you go.
That's one
I
of the
spent
reasons why she was good for
$1,800.
this fight, because after he throws a special attack, you can basically just charge your heavy attack and release your special, and their weight and unstoppable will already have, you know, ended.
Jesus Christ. Mommy said they spent $1,800 on Jean Grey yesterday.
Who?
The person named Mommy.
Jesus Christ, mommy.
Is it worth a Cosmic Awakening gem on Deathless Thanos instead of doing the Deathless Necro? I wouldn't recommend it. It's very easy to do.
Yeah,
I mean, okay, it's not easy, but it's not bad to do.
I would recommend just doing the content, man.
I did it like a month ago, I think, and it was like maybe 2 hours or so, a little over 2 hours, and it wasn't that bad. I think I used a handful of revives, and it was mainly the revives were mainly on Grandmaster, not on the fights itself. Because I mean, it depends on what fight you take. But if you take the Titania path and then go to either the Herc path or the Guardian path, yeah,
but
no shit, man.
thank you very much, Saints. Fiber.
Sure, you can do all mutants plus Killmonger, said Zavid.
Who?
Oh, Derek, if you look at the spreadsheet, it says what fights KT's using Shathra for. So that will help you figure that out, Derek. Does that make sense? Because it has his fights plugged in there already. Does that make sense? Aiden says, can Kush do this fight? Kushala do this fight?
Yeah, do it again. Will you still bring in Shadow? I mean, like, Shadow was always kind of like a free spot for most part, because it's just mainly the Terex fight, because I didn't want to mess around with Onslaught. Because I'm very I mean, like, I could either bring in Shatra at rank 4 or Wiccan at rank 2, which, you know, maybe would be slightly better, but I don't know. Shadow was fine. It's just my own mistake there. But again, it was just mainly to, you know, not have a massive headache with that Terex, because the rest of the fights, I am very happy with the counters that I have, really. Because 7 does so many in Onslaught, so...
Naruto, we already answered that question. And please don't post it that quickly. If you had, okay, I read that. You read that one. Does it make sense to have both Serpent and Thanos at rank 4?
Yeah, why not?
And do you think Falcon can do the shut down the flux disposal for Korg?
Yes.
Sonica, the answer was not yes, actually.
Oh, okay.
I need a good evade champ. I don't have Serpent. I'm going to use Sentinel, Shathra, Pig, Ultron, and one more. Mole Man would be really good.
Yeah, Mole Man could do quite well. It would be slow, because you can never enter Frenzy if you really need counter the weight. But for instance, against Nightcrawler, you can just switch his modes, because he can't evade you, and then enter Frenzy. So you'll be perfectly fine. Against Spider-Gwen, yeah, you can't ever enter Frenzy. And... yeah, Mole Man can do several of the fights here.
Falcon can be good, yes. Again, guys, there's no direct one-to-one replacement for majority of this team, okay? You're going to have to use the spreadsheet. Will Spider-Punk be able to take down Weapon X? That was from Kaiser Alam.
Yes.
Will Falcon be good? I answered that one. I remember when $2,000 on supplements. Damn, that was super healthy. Jesus Christ, that's a lot. Was that a month? That's insane. That's my entire like pay a month. Should I rank 4 Guardian or Scream as my rank 4 of choice? Guardian has 6200 and Scream. I mean, Guardian is an annoying defender when he's that high rank and that high a sig, but I love Scream to death, so it's really personal preference. And yes, Okoye would be good for some of these fights, Eloy.
Yeah, okay.
Mr. A bunch of names. I think that if you plugged it in the spreadsheet and they counter every fight, that team would work. Again, Serpent handles a lot of the fights. So if you have Serpent on your team, you pretty much just have to figure out like a handful of fights.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Look at that. KT and I are on the same wavelength there.
Like, for instance, if you have Serpent on the team, you don't really need an Onslaught. It's just kind of like ease of life type of thing, because he's playing it slightly faster or easier in some of the fights, but he can absolutely still, you know. Like, I didn't really have to bring in Shatra, for instance, because I could have done that with either Serpent or with Onslaught, I bet, against Terry. I didn't even really have to bring in Onslaught, because Serpent can do just about all the fights I would use Onslaught for. So it's kind of like just... making it handier for yourself, to make sure that the matchups are a bit easier. Let's switch Nightcrawler phase, let him dash back and then hit his block. But obviously, if you do not have an evade counter, he can evade while you do that.
I don't have a fucking Serpent. That's what I'm going to say about my Serpent coming my way. Anyway, Serpent going to say tons of revives for sure. Definitely can, yeah. Can Onslaught take care of Killmonger as Colas?
Yes, I have done that fight. It's a lot of heavy countering type thing, but yes.
And are you using Shuri for Domino? That's from Michael J2. And everybody, if you're asking if like a rank 2 would work, if you're boosted especially, absolutely. KT's using...
I am using like a rank 2 Deathless She-Hulk as well.
Yeah, and if your Serpent is rank 2 and you're boosting, that's going to be fine.
Yeah.
You're not going to, you know...
Who's debuff immune?
Isn't she debuff immune? Domino,
no?
I think is who he's asking. Domino for the Shuri fight? The Shuri versus Domino?
No, Domino is not debuff immune. Only debuff immune fight in this quest is Spider-Ham.
There you go. Plague, you're absolutely welcome. Everybody, if you're enjoying the content here, obviously KT does all kinds of content, a lot of Battleground streams, lots of interesting guides and helpful tips. Please hit the like button. That helps out KT and the channel so much. If you're new here, consider hitting the subscribe button and turn the alerts on if you like that. And yes, you can only use 7 stars on this quest. And if you're having trouble finding this quest, it's under the Gauntlet. There's a second chapter. And no, you don't have to do the Gauntlet if you haven't done it before. Yo, Gojo, welcome. $2,000 a month? Jesus Christ, that was a lot of money for supplements and such. Took my cocker to rank 4 yesterday. Ooh. Hoping he could be useful in the ordeal. I think he may be able to.
Cool.
I haven't played in ages, but I came to your YouTube feed, so I stopped in. That was from Travis G.
That's up, Travis.
Saying,
Remember you, man.
Yeah, I do too. He says, amazing gameplay as always. Crazy to see how much the 7 stars rip through content. I remember these fights with 6 stars.
Yeah, and these are significantly bigger health balls by then.
Yeah, because this quest has 7-star rank 4 level 55 champs as defenders, so it's definitely bigger.
Yesterday I did the run through all the Grandmaster's Gauntlet with this same team, and I did it completely itemless.
Zafran says, can Crossbones shut down Spider-Gwen's evade?
No.
There you go.
I believe no, because I believe she's immune to build accuracy modification.
Can Shuri be a counter for Sasquatch?
Could be, actually. Because he would still take
Michael
damage
Stover
from the
said,
passives, I think. I'm not entirely sure, but I think it could be.
Michael Stover is asking, is Thanos pretty easy because he can't remember the fight?
Thanos is pretty easy, yeah.
There you go.
Just keep watching and you'll get reminded of the fight.
Well, he was just saying because you mentioned that you had done...
Yeah, I soloed him both times with Serpent.
Who to use for Serax? He used Shathra, but you could use Wiccan, Rentra, Titania,
Nefaria.
your mom, all those. Wait, what?
Shadra?
Yeah,
so would have been like Wiccan or anything else, basically. I just brought in specifically for that. It's not like you say pointless. To me, it's just to make my life easier. Because I have all the other matchups covered, so it's like I can bring in whoever I want. You know?
Yannick, a lot of science champions can be used in place of She-Hulk.
She baited me?
I'm watching right now. Oh yeah, I just saw. That was a piece of shit. Does exploration only take 1 run? Yes. There's no difference between completion and exploration because it's just one path, basically. It's killing me. I don't have a 7-star serpent. Yep, Stuart, I'm with you. I really want to get this content done straight away, but I may have to wait. You can do it without serpent. It may cost more revives. It depends on your team, but utilize the spreadsheet linked above, and it may help you.
Okay, got some of these in.
Onesie worked good against Ham. I believe that's who he used.
Yep.
I can't remember though. Yeah. Okay, there you go. It was that. I couldn't remember. I've read so many chats since then. I don't know. Lucky no crit on that special one. Said
yep.
Awesome.
Agreed.
What was the point in separating the explosion and completion if you get them all at the same point? Because kabam, come on.
Because I probably just updated like an old code type of thing, and so this was less work for them, I bet.
Colin, yes, a rank 2 unduped serpent would be fine. Any of these champions on KT's team, if you were to do the same team, none of them have to be awakened. I asked that as the first thing I asked when KT started the stream, so that way everybody would know. Tell KT to do the Karate Mike challenge here. Well, first off, I don't think the challenge would technically unlock anything if he hadn't done it already, which he has. But, yeah, I don't think he wants to. Especially because you have to bring in 7 stars and you really can't because they don't have any. What's up, Devanch? There are no path rewards? No, there's no path rewards. Because just one... The rewards are fine. Would Overseer be a viable option against Sassy? Overseer versus Sassy.
Why is he only using 2-hit combos? Because when Domino has a Wade, there exists a chance called a Wade get fucked in the face. So you need to be very careful when you hit her well. She's lucky. How about that?
There you go. Overseer versus Sassy. Do you think that would be a good option?
Overseer versus Sassy? Yeah, it works.
Mm-hmm. There you go. It's okay, Debo. Debo, I agree with what you're saying, but at the same time, people may just be joining. They have been in login game. If they're at work, it's okay. It's okay. Everybody just take it.
Oh, yeah. This is going to be a scary fight. Because I'm 100% going to degen damage here. Unless you're, debuff immune, I believe.
Destin, you're absolutely welcome. Alex, again, there's no 1-to-1 replacement, but most of the the science champions can replace She-Hulk, like Nefaria, fucking other people
So
that I can't think of.
stun,
Hulk,
do not let him.
Hulk. What
Okay, he
is better
auto-completed
return on
this.
investment, Ordeal or Epoch of Pain? Well, I mean, Epoch has better return because it offers a
This
rank
is
4 if you 100% it.
significantly easier than Epoch.
But this is easier. Yeah,
I would
it
argue
just
this
depends.
is
So that-
easier than no, this is bajillion times easier, I'd say.
The Ordeal is only one path, yes. There's teleports, but only go into the next path. It doesn't let you end the quest easily. Would be a good replacement for Shathra. Wiccan, Rintra,
Count Nefaria,
Your mom.
Titania,
All
Kushala,
those.
nukes, that's fine too.
My plan is to use Titania Juggernaut against Thanos. Do it, Sodium.
See, I'm
You're welcome,
starting to take the
Justin.
degen damage.
Could I take Medusa in? She's rank 4. Medusa could do some
Yeah,
work
Medusa,
on some of the fights, absolutely.
Medusa can do some of the fights too, for sure.
Utilize the spreadsheet linked above. That's all I can say. Oh, Sinister's tearing through. Super sustainable. Who have you used Sinister for so far, Albert? Kind of curious. 'Cause I was debating taking Sinister in as one of my team members as well.
Yeah, Sinister's gonna be very good for a bunch of fights.
So could I consider doing Ordeal instead of third one at Epoch? I would. Unless you're going to
Sinister should be good
100%
for
it.
Doom too, I think.
Any suggested counter for Sassy?
There's a bunch like suggested counters. Basically, you just need to deal with it, like She-Hulk, Deathless She-Hulk, Count Nefaria, Onslaught, Spider-Ham. Like, how many do you need? Let me know when I can start.
Yeah, Dominoes, that's
Like-
why I'm here. That's why I started helping KT over 5 years ago, because he can answer questions without having to read the chat. So it's okay. Would an XP boost have any effect? Absolutely not.
Yeah,
And I mean-
it makes you lucky. You get better RNG.
Like, what? Oh, does it really?
And
Are
that's
you just
the
being facetious?
fable. That's the fable in the player community.
Wow, I did not know that. Use Sinister for Doom, Terrax, Modok, Weapon X, Thing, and Korg so far. Jesus, that's a lot of...
Yeah, since I can do a ton of fights too.
Wow, that's... Armored Ghost, do you have me online? Or are you on the KT line chat? The basic KT line chat? I was going to say, message me directly and tell me who all you use for everything. KT, how could iHulk counter Sassy and Mojo?
iHulk can just nuke Sassy. Same thing with Mojo.
Yeah. He's still at full health? That's insane.
Yeah, since I can be very,
Sinister's
very, very good
full
for a
health.
bunch of stuff.
Is yours rank 3, Armored?
How iHulk counters? Well, quite easy.
Damn, Armored.
Because he kills crap with stun locks and stuff like it. It's a bit RNG
See?
dependent and AI dependent, but he can do a lot of those fights.
I know that line is kind of funky when it comes to adding people, but I'm gonna type in my username and see if you can add me online, so you can what do you call it? Possibly, add me and then tell me who all you use. But this is my line name. I'm typing in chat right now. Oh my God. Callum said, I just sliced my thumb open real bad. No ordeal for me. Well, that sucks. What the hell were you doing?
No, fuck, buddy.
No, Lord Jet. Lord Jerkface says, I believe Mando's online ID is butt stuff 69. Oh, wait, that's mine. It won't work with username. It works with some people. Deathless She-Hulk or Onslaught to deal with Mojo? I mean, Deathless She-Hulk, I would say.
With Mojo, Deathless She-Hulk makes it easier.
Do I have a channel? I mean, I do, but I don't. The only thing I put on it was some old videos of like reviews and stuff I did, and then my tribute video to my dog that passed away last month. That's the only thing that's on there, really. I don't do any MCOC stuff. I'm thinking, but thank you for asking. I'll just block you, JSE. Rank 3 Sinister, Stanos, Serpent, Deathless She-Hulk, and Sentinel will be my team. Go get it, Digital Station. Congrats on figuring the team out, and I wish you nothing but the best. Oh my God! So Callum said he was pushing the recycling bin down, pushed my body weight down on a box that had an empty tin can. Oh Jesus Christ! On a slice of tin can lid. Wow.
That is disgusting.
Callum, I'm going to tell you a secret I learned many years ago. Whenever you're pushing something down, use another box. Oh no, I appreciate Travis. It sucks, and yeah, I know Jason. I appreciate that. We ended up getting a new puppy on Friday, and so we've been dealing with that and working on training her and everything. But
okay, you know what?
I should do MCOC streams. You would watch. I appreciate that, but I just the time that I do, I like it. I could probably do it, but I prefer to just do my content on my own and just help KT out and kind of communicate with you guys. And then I help out online a lot with like in-game chats and moderating chats and giving information out and kabam news and everything. So that's my quote-unquote role within the community. I do
what
that
a
more.
Dickhead of an immortal.
Does Medusa have to be awakened to work against A-bomb?
Okay, did you see
I mean,
that?
she's... yeah, I did just see. You get hit with the special one, is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, did you see how much damage it did?
Yeah, it did. It did 81% damage. You just got wrecked. Yeah, it was... I appreciate that, Just. It was, yeah. How many
Down
revives
but not
are we?
out.
Just we're still at 2, right? Have you done another revive? I was reading the chat,
Yeah,
so I
we're
didn't pay
still at 2.
attention. Okay, we're still at 2 revives. Oh, thank you, Cal. Yeah,
I should never have pushed him to level 2. We're about to get 3rd revive. This
Oh
fuck
no!
me.
Yeah, that.
Yeah,
block
because
damage
he
was
does have the
insane.
sadist node. Yeah. I mean, I could technically try and do this as shitty, but it's fine. Okay, that was dumb. Like, here's what I thought. Okay, it doesn't matter. That was a stupid idea. I should have just kept going with it. I should have just kept with it.
I'll let you know once I know the full team, like who he used on. But I appreciate you guys. My dog basically had ate something that poisoned her, I think out in the yard, probably from one of our neighbors behind us, and she was fine, completely healthy, and then just collapsed when I took her outside in the afternoon and passed away. So I'm not trying to bring down the stream, but that's what happened. How many revives roughly shot?
This is the 3rd one so far, but all of them are dumb.
Yeah. 3 rewards don't suck, not for what you have to do for the content.
Yeah, I don't think they suck at all.
Immortal MKD said, KT, who are you going to use for Void?
Serpent Onslaught.
Yeah, William, it depends on who you're bringing and what ranks they are and everything. I would say if you plan for, I don't know, 20 revives, you may be good. It also depends on your skill level too, but yeah. And the AI not being shit, because there was an AI that KT fought against Spidey Ham that didn't throw a special for almost a full fucking
Did you see
minute.
this? He had 16 trauma thingies on, and he just didn't throw a special either.
Oh, so there we go. The same
And
fucking thing we were just talking about.
Of those
Yeah,
things
and they all
on.
just fell off. Now you have to ramp up again, piece of shit. I appreciate it, BK. Spooky B said, my final team is Falcon, Pig, Ultron, Shathra, and Hulk. Falcon going to take most of the fights. Good. Go get it. Who to use for Black Panther Civil War? Serpent, I believe.
Serpent is quite easy fight there. I mean, I used Shatra, but I made a mistake and I got smacked and died immediately. Well, not immediately. I did about half his health with Shatra, but Serpent solo is the fight easy too. I just brought in Shatra because I kind of wanted to use Shatra for another fight. She's quite good for it, but...
Leandre, there's a lot of people in chat. I don't know what you're trying to maybe close and reopen, because that's weird. Is Domino or Bishop work for Korg?
Domino or Bishop? Bishop is very good for Korg, especially if you finish previous fight with Bishop with 2 bars of power.
Oh, because, yeah, with 2 bars of power, yeah.
No, wait, it was 1 bar of power or 2 bars of power? I forgot. It was one or the other. It was, I think, past 1 bar of power that you wanted to do.
Past 1 bar.
Yeah, because then the extra block damage and stuff doesn't really work.
Correct.
Yeah. But yeah, Domino is so-so. Domino's not good.
Or Sinister can handle Korg 100%, Lewis. I know that.
Since that handles Korg, Serpent does too.
Yeah, would a rank 4 Chels be worth bringing? Is she a good option for the fight? She could do some of the fights 100%.
Yeah.
Digital Station said, I'm going to do my last Epoch fight before this shit. I mean, it's easier than Epoch, but if you only have one path left, I can't fault you for that at all. Oh, if you have ad block, anytime you have ad block, Leandre, YouTube's doing some shit to fuck you up. So I can 100% bet that it's not showing you the chat because of that. Yeah, Cedre, I did not know that, but it doesn't surprise me. I've been hearing that.
Wee.
Should Onslaught work really well on Korg? Yeah, he can work.
Korg, yeah, Onslaught it was easy solo.
800 people exactly here. Oh, okay, just dropped to 751. But if everybody here could hit the like button, we're right now at 227. So there's definitely a lot of you in here that haven't hit the like button yet. We would appreciate it if you just hit that one link button.
Or else.
I will either not or will sing you a song, whichever one you prefer. Thoughts on the new Falcon? I think he's
not impressed. He's not awful.
Yeah.
I got like a 4-star or a 5-star from Arena. I messed around with him, just compared like damage and stuff. He's not like as bad as some people say he is, but he's also like, what's the best way to put it?
Lewis, to determine your team, you really need to look at the spreadsheet and plug in who's going to take what fight and figure out if your team covers all that. Carlos Rivera says, do you think a rank 4 Wolfie would be greater than Schaffner?
I mean, that is a rank up that I would have. If I wouldn't be looking at Prestige as well, that is a type of rank up that I would have done. What? There you go.
I got a rank 4 Scream. Is she viable? Absolutely. In this content? Yeah, she's viable.
Yeah, she'll do some fights for sure.
She's going to do some fights. She gotta do some fights for you. Honestly, the majority of the really good champions and 7 stars, if you have them ranked, are gonna do well in here. It's just determining if you have an entire team that can handle every fight. And yes, Jack can definitely replace Shuri.
For most fights.
When do we get 7-star Kingpin? I would say before the end of the year, if I had to guess, but I could be wrong.
I think we will, to be honest.
I think we will. Before the end of the year, I think we will. I think he's going to be one of those champions that's in the special select pool in like September.
I mean, maybe.
If I'm right on that, can you imagine my fucking Mando Damas? It continues to be right. How many 7 stars do I have? I think like 140 something. I need to look.
There we go. That's one dead on Epoch. There we go. Very nice. Very nice. Good job, Shuri.
I'm only missing like, I think 15 or 16. Can Medusa replace her? But there's no one-to-one replacement.
Yes.
For any champions, you need to figure it out. Does Shuri counter I-bomb? I wouldn't recommend it.
Shuri, it's doable because of non-contact. You should just try to avoid parry. I mean, I think that fight's doable, but it's far less than ideal. That's how I describe it.
When do I think MCOC for PC will come out? I don't think you're going to see it before the end of 2026,
also,
probably.
Hit that like button, hit that sub button, become the Gulag Master, and you can send any one person from the chat into a timeout. Into a Gulag!
Except for
who?
Definitely don't do me. Because,
you can send Mandalorian to jail too. Easy.
Because then you guys won't have anybody reading your fucking comments and answering your questions.
But if you want some peace and quiet for a while.
Will we ever see a 7-star Scorpion? Yes, but I don't think we'll see it until next year. Thoughts on a rank 4 Photon as a second? I mean, she's
Photon's
the best.
Amazing. Photon's top 4. The best rank 4 options, in my opinion, in general, in the game are Onslaught, Thanos, Serpent, Photon. Those are the 4 best options.
Yeah. Okay, so to answer these questions, a quick replace a Chathra. You could do Rentra, Wiccan, Titania, Nefaria. Next question. What is Ordeal? It's a new quest. It's a new quest, but it's the second chapter of the Gauntlet. Next question. Mando to jail. Go fuck yourself, Big Blue. You're on my alliance. I'm going to kick you. What else? Now, I have 165 7 stars. I just looked for you guys. I saw someone rank 4 Spiral. Not a bad one. Definitely unique. When are we getting a 7-star Hercules? You probably won't see them ever. I'm gonna tell you, you're probably never gonna see it. Scorpion's outdated, needs to be released as 7-star. I guarantee you, when they release him as a 7-star, that he's going to be viable again, because a lot of people that say that stuff, once they get released as a 7-star, become viable because the damage, the health pool, you know, it's not a bad thing. Like, there's many champions I know for sure that I would have probably written off if they hadn't come out as 7-stars, and especially for like battlegrounds and such. So, is Reducer worth a rank 3 on duped? Or duped? Yes, duped, yeah. Absolutely, 100%. This is permanent content, Devin. You request a song, you hit it like, wheels on the bus go round and round, and that's the end. I think my first rank 4 will be Count Nefaria. Not a bad one. Mr. Calbino said, KT, good to see you. Just came back after 3 years, and good to see you're still playing.
Well, welcome back.
Okay. Arc Blazer said, my Titan X is either Awakening, the Shouting Lady, a new Jack, or new
You can
Okoye.
say Scream now, by the way. I pulled Scream yesterday.
Okay, Scream, Jack, or Okoye. Scream would be Awaken, Jack would be new, and Okoye would be new. I'd probably pick Jack, but that's just me. I know Okoye is really good too, but what about you, KT?
Scream, Awaken, Jack, new, or Okoye. Honestly, it kind of depends what I need. If you have fairly solid tech roster, definitely go with Okoye. Okoye is a very worthwhile champ too. If not as much, then, you know, go Jack. Jack's definitely great as well.
Kind of keep in mind, I don't think anybody's immune to plasma damage, which is what Jack has. So he's really good in that aspect, especially against mutants. I'm just throwing that out there. But yeah, Okoye is getting some love, definitely. Let's see. With 7-star rank 4s available, why only release a 6-star magic instead of 7-star? I mean, you should be lucky if they release a 6-star. That's all I'm saying. Are the rewards good? They're good for how much time and energy. Energy, not meaning the game energy, but like your physical energy.
Yeah, I think people are
difficult.
Foolishly saying that the rewards are not good, but they don't realize that this is like 10 times, like 8 times less effort and significantly easier than Epoch, and it still gives you the same amount of TSM basics. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Is KT old in his Titans? Are you holding your Titans?
I know you'll but I'll open this Nexus, because with Nexus, you know, what are the chances I'm going to get all the champs that I already have?
Kevin, I sang Wheels on the Bus. If you didn't hear it, it's not my fault.
That's I have Killmonger. So this is doable with Onslaught, FYI. Doable with Serpent, FYI. Should be doable with Shuri too.
There you go. Jack does not need Awakening, but if he is awakened, it helps regen some of the damage from like Onslaught's energy damage, Dominoes, crit failure, stuff like that. But he does not need to be awakened to be good. I took mine to rank 3 as soon as I pulled him without Awakening, and then I awakened later. Made him better, but didn't make him where it needed that. The rewards for this is going to be... Oh, he said, won't Shuri give him massive power gain, though?
Yes, initially.
Initially, he said yes. And you're welcome, Google. Yeah, so, again, if you're asking, like, your specific team, is it good for it? Use a spreadsheet, plug in what fights each one of them's going to take. If they cover all the fights, then yes. Scream need the Awakening? No, but it makes her better. Yes, this is considered easier than Epoch.
It's not. It's for sure easier than Epoch.
Devin. So the only way to do this is one path after the other. So in other words, the entire quest has to be done at once. But it's still easier than Epoch. Trust me. Yeah, exactly. Debo, I agree with you. My Titan Nexus, again. Oh, Arc Blazer. We already answered it. Probably, it depends on your roster, what you need, but Okoye and Jack, I would say either one of those. A new champion is better than Awakening Scream, because you already have Scream. You're going to get her probably again at some point in time, and she doesn't necessarily need it. So, is it smart to take Shathra up to rank 3 as your first rank 3? I mean, if you like her, yeah.
I mean, if
okay,
you like,
there you go.
Kind of, but I mean, she's not. If you play her well, I'd say yeah. If you're just ranking up her because somebody else has her think she's cool, then no, it's not the smartest thing. Because, yeah, that's how I put it.
Michael Stover said, I'm excited to have a rank 4 onslaught with rank 3 the rest of the champs KT is using. Okoye or Shuri for what, Leandre?
Yeah, exactly.
If I'm not mistaken, the dupe makes her better for some select champions like Symbiote or Spider-Verse, right?
Yeah.
I believe you're correct on exactly what it does. So, but like I said, she still does amazing damage, and I liked her. I took her up to rank 3 unduped. I just duped her yesterday with a Titan change, so I liked her. Just overall, Okoye or Shuri? I mean, I think Okoye is too new to know for sure, but Shuri is proven. That's the way I would say it. Does Dazzler need Awakening for
Yes.
BG? I'd say yes.
She doesn't
Absolutely.
need Awakening for damage, but let's put it like that. If my Dazzler is unduped, and there's no way she's gonna make it to my deck. If she was Awakened, she would replace Negasonic more than likely. Kind of like that.
And if she is Awakened, I recommend taking her to at least Sig 40 if you're able to, and the reason being is because that's where she does just over 100%. I believe it's 114% reflect damage.
I don't think that's particularly important, because you still don't take any of the damage, just the
She doesn't wake up
amount you
for
throw
noise.
back, but, you know, sure.
She doesn't wake up for noise.
Hmm?
I'm loud as hell when she's sleeping. She don't care. I'm sorry, I was talking to my in-laws.
Alright, so here,
The puppies.
you can do this as Serpent for sure too. I think I can do this in Onslaught.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I mean, I see what you're saying, but I'd rather have at least over 100% reflect damage, so that way it's basically a better Namor. That's just my personal opinion. I'm not saying it needs that. I'm just saying my personal opinion. I like doing that. I did a rank 2 Wong Unawakened can do the Karina challenge if he approximately how many revives.
I need to rush a bit.
Tharun, that's a weird question because we don't know your skill level to know how many revives you're going to need to do the Karina challenge. It's going to depend on your team as well and such. So I can't tell you. I say the more the better. Because the worst thing you could do is go in and do that Karina challenge and run out of revives. So, or have a good stash of units so you can get more revives. Taco Monster, you troll.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Taco Monster, that makes sense. Yeah, Debo, you can never have enough revives. You're absolutely right.
There we go.
Colossus does look different. They've changed his profile picture twice the past 2 months on his selectable icon. Will Bullseye work against that
There you go.
as Google Pixels?
Bullseye? I don't think it's gonna be that great. I'd recommend against Serpent or something else with like massive amount of dots or bursts on the special.
I would not bring Venom the Duck in for this content
Absolutely
ever.
fine,
I don't give
yeah.
a shit. I don't give a shit who you are. I don't care if you think it's a good idea.
In the
Die in a
apothecary,
fire.
he said.
You know what? That was somebody else's. Aditya said, to be fair, though Venom the Duck would be kind of work for this. You know what? I'm putting you in 10-second timeout. Get a timeout for 10 seconds.
Alright, we good.
That was a
Blah
bad
blah blah.
message.
Yada. Okay. So let's heal up that Serpy because I'm gonna use him for the final boss set as well.
I've got a mutant 3 to 4. I'm pretty sure I'm taking Cyclops to rank 4 when he comes out. Make sure you like him.
Yeah.
Don't just do it because you'll be one of the first to do it. Make sure you like him when he comes out because you're basically going to be taking him to rank 1 to rank 4. But you haven't heard that in a while, Debo? Yeah, me and my friends always say that. Is there any chess on the path? No, there's no chess. You get just the completion exploration rewards. That's 2. Who should I take to rank 3 for this content? Shuri, Onslaught, or Death of She-Hulk? I'd probably do Onslaught, personally. But, you know. Again, Evil
I mean,
Signal,
I am
if you're
using a rank
joining-
2 Deathless She-Hulk, just FYI. All the fights that you saw with rank 2 Deathless She-Hulk.
There's no direct replacements for champions. You need to fill out the spreadsheet above to plan your team and see who you're bringing is going to take what fight and figure out which fights are not covered by the ones that KT brought and who you can bring in to replace those. That's what you have to do. Cyclops is supposed to come out before the end of this quarter, I believe in May. his rework, and yeah, he's getting a major rework, new animations. They changed his outfit a little bit too. They made it a little bit more detailed and accurate for the 90s cartoon stuff, or not cartoon, comics, I mean. But yeah, he's gonna be out in May. Already done Epoch, but this looks like it might be harder for me since I haven't pulled Onslaught or Serpent, and I missed the Death.
No, it's still not gonna be harder.
I don't think so. It's not gonna be harder. You just need to plan your. You need to plan for each fight.
Yeah,
that's what you need to do.
Still easier.
What champs would top 5 to 10 champs would you say needs awakening the most? I think that sounds like a video KT will do soon. I'm adding videos for you, KT. Tanzerator says, I'm taking KT's teams and I have 2 of 5 already at rank 3 and the rest are rank 2. Yeah, that would work. X-Men 97, I still need to watch that. Justin goes Shambra.
Yeah, I haven't watched it.
Goes Hambra. Sorry, goes Hambra.
I abandoned the series once it became apparent that they removed Rogue Cakes.
Oh my god, they removed Rogue's Cakes?
Yep. They took the entire bakery. Fuck's sake. They made her like flatter than the plank from Ed and Eddie.
Wong for Terax? Probably. I barely played anymore, but I saw someone with a rank 3 OG Spider. Did they rework him? They didn't rework him. They did change him like a couple years ago. OG Spidey. It wasn't a complete rework.
It was a full rework.
I thought it was.
That was a full rework. Yeah, they did rework OG Spidey. He's still kind of shit though.
I was gonna say I didn't feel like it was, but okay.
No,
I guess they did do it.
It was a complete rework. The entire webbing mechanic, everything, they did completely. He used only like armor break and weakness in his kit.
Right, I knew he was like real basic. Well, it was basically about 2 years ago. Sorry, not 2 weeks. 2 years ago they did it because it was right around the time, right before 7 Stars came out, that he was buffed. No onslaught for this Fury asked Yeet Master?
It's fine. Does it appear that I'm struggling with this Fury?
MK, a lot of the science champs you can bring instead of Deathless She-Hulk, like Nefaria or Hulk or Immortal Hulk. Yeah, good replacement for Shathra. That is one that's kind of easy to replace because KT just brought that, but Wiccan, Rentra, Titania, Nefaria, all those could probably do the fights.
Yeah.
Which is easier, Karina's Dimensional Being Challenge or Ordeal? Ordeal.
Ordeal.
Even if you don't have Serpent as a 7-star, you're like me, and it's still going to be easier because the Dimensional Being Challenge was fucking hard. Terax is, again, the ones I just mentioned.
Some of the things that are listed in here. Namor, iHulk can kind of nuke it, Titania, Rintra, Wiccan, Shatra, Kushal, and Nefaria. Nefaria is borderline immortal, I guess. Kushal can replace Shatra, yeah.
That is my line ID again, since you missed it. I'm busy right now, so I can't add you. I can't, type it or anything like that.
For vision on other than Deathless She-Hulk. There is a spreadsheet upstairs, and that spreadsheet has several tabs, and one of those tabs is called Fights and Options, and there we say that it's Hamstack and Spider-Man, She-Hulk, Deathless She-Hulk, Deadpool X-Force, Spider-Punk, or Taunt Champions. Anyone that Taunt, really.
Michael Stover wants to know how would you play Kushala versus Terax?
Oh, Kushala should be good too, to be honest, I think.
But how would you do it, he said? How would you play it? Like, I guess, specials or whatever?
Fulfill the mission, which is quite easy, because it's super easy to intercept, right? Yeah. And he also regen backs him, and then dump specials, basically. And then eventually just pause it for a bit. Like, how would I... Just there you go. Basically like a regular fight for most part. Wouldn't do anything.
Treat it like a normal fight, intercept a lot, you're good.
Now we have Deathless. This Thanos guy.
Words on this again. It's 5k, 7-star Awakening Gem, a 7-star Nexus Titan, a 5k 7-star Shards, one of the idol tokens you're going to need for the new one, 1 tier 7 basic, 4 tier 4 alpha. I think that's pretty much it. There may be something else I'm missing, but that's pretty much it.
Off topic, but does Deadpool X work on Epoch Moment? Yeah. You
Off
need
topic,
to...
does Deadpool Express work on Epoch Mole Man?
Yeah, you need to drop your level 1, get 35
yeah.
bleeds on, and then make sure that Mole Man activates his special, and then you roll.
There you go. Yeah, definitely. Deadpool X-Force does work on Mole Man. Yes. Does Leader's Door count as a taunt?
I do not, but if it's said that it makes opponents AI more aggressive and more likely to throw a special attack, then yes.
There's no Google Pixel again. There's no direct counter. Invincible versus the Big Boy tomorrow. There you go. Nice. I need to watch the last season and this season of Invincible. I'm gonna do that soon. Okay, let's see. Is Werewolf a top 20 in-game champ? Maybe. I mean, it depends. I'd have to think of 20 champions, but maybe. What's up, Chaos? Where can we find the spreadsheet? Yeah. Okay. Well, it's gonna be in the timeout here for 1 minute.
Sit and think what you did.
You're gonna sit and think for that one because, yeah. Where do you find the fucking spreadsheet, you son of a...
Shame on you!
Can't believe you actually said that out loud. What's the rotation for Wiccan for Terrax?
Spam level 1.
Do level, light combos. Do that.
Yeah, just make sure you can utilize on and spam level 1 basically, because you can regen back all the energy damage you take.
Is Idol new Deathless? Kind of.
Oh, yeah, come on, you suck. Why do you have to throw it?
What is a spreadsheet? You're fired. Oh, damn, KT, when you get him married? Asked Kevin K.
That'll be July.
Does Nefaria need dupe for Terrax?
I believe so.
I don't think he does. Or does he?
I'm quite sure that you do want to get him duped, yeah.
Okay, well, there you go. Then yes, he does. You still spelled it wrong, Michael Silver. It's with an F, not a PH. Isn't Deathless She-Hulk cheesing that fight?
Deathless She? So is Serpent. Like...
I duped Taylor Swift. Is she worth a rank 3? Absolutely. Travis G said, if I were to take a drink every time Mando had to say spreadsheet in the stream, I wouldn't be able to work anymore. Todor wants to know, would Nefaria work for Sassy?
Yeah.
And Ace A said that he gains power so fast on Terrax that the dupe isn't needed. Raiders fan, there is no direct, this champion will replace Serpent. It's a lot different than that. Can you please explain Thanos phases real quick? I don't know if there's a quick way to explain it. There is a guide on it. KT also did streams this week, yesterday for example, with the original Gauntlet. It would tell you how to do that too. You're soloing this shit with 100% health, you silly bastard.
Well, I'm gonna take a level 3 now.
Yeah, I just saw it. As soon as I said that, then you took a level 3. What do the colors mean on the spreadsheet? Asked William French. I'm sorry, I meant to ask that earlier.
It's kind of like fights that you need to be aware of, if that makes sense.
Like the ones to make sure
the red ones just generally mean they can completely stop you unless you have a great counter. The orange ones are kind of shit without a great counter, like Mojo, for instance, can be super expensive. You can tank your way through the orange ones, but it's going to be very expensive. Because, it's Spider-Ham, Terrax, Mojo, Immortal, A-Bomb, stuff like that. If you don't have a good counter in Mojo, it's going to be super expensive.
Andrew wants to know about Nefaria or Titania versus Sasquatch.
Sorry, what?
Titania or Nefaria for Sasquatch fight?
Either one will do fine.
And that thing next to the Titan Nexus is the idol token you need to get 12 of to get the new idol when it comes out next month.
There you go. Do you guys want me to record the opening?
Yes. Come on, everybody wants to see it.
And I can open the Sunset Crystal too. Okay, fine. fine.
Do it, Doug. Oh, there's also a 7-star Nexus. Nice.
Yeah.
I thought you said it was 5,000 7-star shards, you bastard. There's a
5,000
Nexus.
7-star awakening jump shots.
Well, yeah, I said that earlier, but then I thought you said never mind. How many revives? I think you only did 3.
I did 3, but it should have been 0. Very pissed off.
You made some silly mistakes.
Yeah.
May the luck be with you, said Steven.
Can I reverse Derek's power again? Yeah. I believe so. I don't know. I think so. Anyways. Right. Shh. Hello there guys and welcome back to the channel. So I have just cleared the ordeal full run. It took less than 2 hours actually. It took like 1 hour, well, hour and a half basically. I did end up using 3 revives, one of whom was due to absolutely atrocious AI on Spider Pig, where she just, well, the ham just refused to throw a special attack. One was a stupid mistake, and one was Terex just starting to lug the bleep out of my phone. But overall, you know, a few heals and 3 revives later, I got myself my 3rd tier 7 basic. So it means soon a full-on new rank up video is going to be coming, where I'm going to get my 2nd 7-star rank 4. But meanwhile, I do have a 7-star awakening gem to open, as well as a Titan and a 7-star Nexus. So there we go. Oh, and will that give me for a new level? I don't know. We'll take a look. We'll take a look. But where did you exchange them? It is here. How much XP here? I barely moved. Okay, anyways, it's gonna look. Nah, did it move at all? How much XP do we need? Anyways, we have 7-star Nexus, Titan Nexus, and I do have a 7-star awakening gem now. I would love a mutant awakening gem.
Titans $1.11. Shh, everyone. Katie is recording the opening.
Ah, the bastard. Okay then. Mutant awakening gem, please just hand it to me voluntarily and nobody's gonna get hurt. And I get, well, of course. Yeah, well, to be fair, I'm just gonna give it to Bullseye. Or I'm gonna save it for now. I don't know. I might save it for now in case I do get a Koi at some point. But skill. At least I didn't have that one. That is fine. So now I can really open the 7-star and the Nexus. Only those two. Go. There we go. Who do we get? I mean, like, I'm just gonna take. Oh my god, my else is already 160. Like, this is such a good text. Yeah, I'm just gonna pick myself 36 tons of core, man. This is so bad, man. Yeah, well, no, there's absolutely no real chance I'm going to do much with Gamora's awakening ability. So I do have the Titan Crystal here. I am planning to save just about all the Titan shards for the next one, but since this is a Nexus, likelihood of me getting all the champs that I don't want that are about to exit is quite small. So I'm kind of willing to risk it here. I am kind of willing to risk it here. Who we're gonna get? I might need to make a very interesting choice right now. Come on. I mean, this is not ideal. Do I take the Spiral dupe? In which case I have no excuse not to learn how to use Spiral. Or do I take new Red Hulk? I kind of like Red Hulk. I don't know if I like him enough. Would I end up using... The question is, would I end up using Red Hulk for much right now? I think I kind of want Spiral Duke. Red Hulk is cool. And it'll be a new champion. Typically, taking a new champion is better. But I do think you kind of have to go with the Spiral. I just need to learn how to use her better. Yeah, new champion is kind of better, but I don't think I would end up using Red Hulk that much. And if Spiral's awakened, and if I eventually seek her up, I could use her for all the new insane stupid hazard shift lanes. I need to double check exactly what she does as awakened, which she could be option for a bunch of that hazard shift stuff, I believe, where my alliance loves to send me. Where's Spiral? I'm blind. I know I'm blind. Don't be too mad at me. There we go. Regenerates block. For each fervor and Spiral, duration of incoming shock incinerating. Oh no, it's specifically shock incinerating poisoned. Immune to falter. Yeah, I think I'd go with Spiral. Fine. Spiral it is. Because, yeah, there are much better science champions than Red Hulk. Even though I do like that Red Hulk is one of those science champions that does not rely on debuffs. Like, quite unique in that sense. But there we go. We got ourselves Spiral. Skill Awakening Gem. Now, which champion should I take up to rank 4? Obviously, it's going to be Nova. Right? I just need a few more tier 6 CC. And then I can rank up somebody. But there we go. The ordeal was nice. I kind of thought it's going to be a bit rougher, to be honest. Maybe a bit more of it. But I can finally get my second rank 4 champion. The Grandmaster's Gauntlet. Wait, is the Gauntlet new? They could have... No, it's not going to be new, right? Yeah, no. I hope that we can redo this again, but we can't, and I don't have the keys. Nah. There we go. So that's gonna be it for now. We have done what needed to get done. We have done what ought to have been done. And yeah, relatively painless. I enjoyed it. Quite liked it. It generally felt quite easy. Definitely much easier than an epoch. Right. But that is it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'm gonna catch you guys soon. Bye bye. Hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information about the next one. Well, there we go.
Those were some pretty rough openings.
I'm used to them. Like, most of mine suck. Like, badly. I'm not even like that upset about it anymore. But, you know, fine. That's fine. Yep, not much else to open. But, obviously, this is quite cool. Starting screen. But obviously, yeah, I do think I'm going to be ranking up Serpent. I need a couple more tier 6 CCs, which I can probably grab already from... Oh wait, that's tier 5s. 9.2 is going to be next month. Probably yes. You think the leader can do TRX? I have no fucking idea, man.
9.2, not 9.3.
Yeah, it's going to be 9.2.
You said 9.3.
No, that's a lie.
Okay, rewind everybody. Someone fucking tell me. Anyway, I predict April 16th is when we're going to get it.
Oh, do you? I mean, it's probably gonna be like that, yeah. It's gonna be next month, second weekend after the update. Second Wednesday after the update. Come on, let's farm a cosmic, hopefully. Oh yeah, easy. Easy money. There we go. I can rank up. Serpentino now.
You can send me $20, Sensei. I'll tell you right now who to bring.
Sure, we can't say it. Sure. Either way, that is it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream, found it useful. I wish all of you the absolute best of luck in the ordeal. And if you do have some cool rank 4s, do not forget to contact me and send in some gameplay. I'll gladly make a video of them. But that is it for now, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hello there, guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we have